Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Claire Townsend.
And I'm Julie Wynn.
Chromebook distribution completed last week. Upperclassmen enrolled in primarily underclassmen classes received Chromebooks as well.
I think it is nice getting the Chromebooks since I am in classes that have predominantly freshmen and sophomore, so it makes it easier not only for the teacher but also for me, where I now have this Chromebook that makes it easier. I can access the homework that we do online from anywhere.
And it's still the same class, and like they might still like need it for like writing or like looking problems up or like looking for any questions that they need.
The rest of the junior class will receive their Chromebooks next year.
Student government hosted the annual club rush yesterday at lunch. Students gathered on Campus Street to learn more about the different clubs and programs offered at RHS.
I don't have any part. This is all student-led, so we have from beginning to end just made sure everything's well organized, making sure we didn't have any mistakes and left any clubs out, and making sure that we had opportunities to invite every club to participate.
We've passed out a few flyers and some freshmen are interested, and we'll have to wait until the Monday they come.
We now go to Natalie Russell with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. This year, the girls varsity basketball team is searching for a new coach after former head coach Josh Earhart resigned from his position. We go to Braden DeTolly with more.
Josh Earhart stepped down from his role this year as girls varsity basketball coach. Coachless sophomore ALYSSA SANDLE hopes to recreate the strong connection the team had with Earhart.
I'm less excited because we won't have the same chemistry as we did last year. I kind of got to know him a little bit. You know, he was kind of just like there for me when I was playing varsity, but now that he's gone, I kind of have to like get to know the coach, a new coach, more.
Sandel believes that it may take time for the team to develop a strong chemistry with the new coach, especially due to new coaching style.
He probably won't run the plays the same way or like work us the same way, so it'll kind of be different than what I'm used to.
Junior Isabel Sanders believes that this year, with very few returning players, she will have to work to fill a leadership position.
I think that I'm going to have to step up a lot this year, me and the 3 returning players, just because there was 9 seniors, like I said, and like they were all a big role model to me and like the rest of the teams.
Upcoming varsity player, junior Bella Ayala, thinks that despite having different players and coach, it will create new opportunities for success.
It's going to be a lot different. I think the environment and just the atmosphere around the team is going to be like a big change, because losing a coach and all those girls is like a whole like new team and new environment and stuff.
According to former coach Josh Earhart, he had decided to resign because of the huge time commitment basketball is.
I wanted to be a dad for a while. I've got obviously my son's here as a sophomore, and got another son coming in, and then playing boys sports. It was not real compatible.
Earhart admits that it will be difficult to sit in the stands during the games while not being able to help on the sideline.
I'll miss the opportunity to talk to the girls, miss the opportunity to coach the girls, miss the opportunity to be part of the games. It's going to be real tough to sit and watch.
In other news, last Friday, the varsity football team defeated the Oakmont Vikings by a score of 20-6 in the first home game of the season.
Eric Schiemann, touchdown, Louisville.
The freshman and JV teams also defeated the Vikings, making their records 2-0 across the levels. The teams will face off with Rio Americano Raiders this Friday at home. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Natalie. Over the weekend in England, there were 6 undercard YouTuber fights featuring Faye Sensei, Overflow, Raka Raka, Scarce, and many others. Before the main events of Jake Paul vs. Deji and Logan Paul vs. KSI, the first fight ended in a TKO after Deji's team stopped the fight and threw in the towel. In the Logan Paul vs. KSI fight, with KSI having a return to the ring, then the taller, longer reach of Logan gave neither of them an advantage, which caused the fight to end in a draw. At the end of the fight, I was certain KSI had made the comeback, but because of the amount of hits and power from Logan Paul, it just was barely enough to call it a tie. With the amount of people who bought the fight for $10, it made a whopping total of $8 million. Many people also think it was just a money grab, but I believe it was just bad judging. KSI and Logan Paul put up a good fight based on the level of experience they had, but neither of them ended up coming out with the win. Also, after the fight, they agreed a rematch will be held in LA, California, but the date hasn't been decided yet. And now we go back to news.
2 teachers are planning a Multicultural Day celebration for RHS students. Science teacher Jeffrey Underwood and BSU advisor Keshila Jones are spearheading the Multicultural Day celebration, which is meant to be a day for students to honor their cultures through music, dance, art, and food.
In order to help enlighten other students about other people's cultures here at Willisville campus, because we have so many rich cultures, we want other students to be celebrated, their cultures to be celebrated, and to start a new tradition here at Willisville High School.
We live in a melting pot of a country. We live with so many different ethnicities and cultures that it's so important to understand each other, because when we understand each other, it's easier to love each other and it's easier to have peace.
And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.